everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Just to give some info, it's been a few days, and to kind of give you an idea of my setup right now, I'm using a Nikon D3400, I believe, that I'm borrowing from my family, and I'm using my Samsung Galaxy S9 to record with AKG head earphones that came with the phone to do the audio. What I do desire is to get a more detached microphone, so that I don't have to keep recording off my phone, so I could directly put it into my computer. I have a gaming laptop that's an old Alienware from 2013, but I do render and do a lot of my video editing through my MacBook from 2015. So to kind of give some background as to what I'm doing now, where I'm at, I'd say first and foremost that one of the spaces that opened up was the fact that previously I was into massive multiplayer online games. Some of the earliest ones I've played were on AOL, when we played a lot of typing oriented ones like Dragon Realms, Gemstones 3, but you had to pay for those. And imagine back in the late 90s, you had to pay for computer games where all you're doing is typing text and just using your imagination between other people, myself and other people online. But you had to pay for those. And I was a little kid back then, so I didn't do those. Eventually, a lot of my friends got into EverQuest, and by the time I was able to pay for a subscription, it was the launch of World of Warcraft, and that's when I was able to join my friends there. Since then, a lot of my friends have jumped in and out of MMOs and other games. I've pretty much been the only person that's been dedicated to the MMO genre, even though I play a lot of other games, especially adventure games. But ever since the entire Battle for Azeroth controversy and the lackluster performance of their games like at Blizzard and amongst other places, I take a lot of my knowledge in design and insight from how things are designed. And I was like, well, a lot of these games are making a lot of business errors. Not so much just okay, so here's my perspective. When you do interesting or faulty business ideas, it'll affect the quality of the product. And ultimately, a lot of the trickle-down decision of those businesses affected the way the game was launched or conveyed or developed. So lately, I've been watching a lot of reactions to a lot of the controversy from a lot of places like Blizzard or EA, Activision, Bethesda. I was like, well, it's hitting a high saturation point of a lot of people being aware of what a better consumer or player experience is like. So I'm like, I'm going to stay off of MMOs because it's just left a bad taste in my mouth, and I'll go into, producing videos. And so I've enjoyed that process more, producing videos, making these videos, putting them together, because it takes a lot of my previous skill set from various different jobs and projects, and it just culminates, it puts it together. And so that's really what's happening now. I really enjoy doing this. Aside from working on these projects for YouTube and ultimately this brand, this channel that I'm building up, I am working at Creative Interlace, building it up. It's a software development agency, and we have several projects in the wing that I'm mostly working on myself as a designer, but those are under NDA, so I can't really speak on them. But at this point, as I mentioned in the beginning, I am aiming to get the gear together. I'll cover more in depth in the next video. But for now, I just want to give you a little background as to, where I am with my time, where it's partly an agency and largely, being more motivated doing these videos than playing a lot of the games that, I love and that I would love to design for. But ultimately, I take a lot of those design ideas from the gaming industry. It helps feed my insight with systems, dynamics, and user experience design. So for now, you have a good day wherever you are, and I'll catch you next time.